Moving right along, last but not least at all, we have Beth from PRC-Saltillo. So, Beth, welcome.
Thank you, everybody. Let me get going here. We're going to shift gears a little bit because the great sessions we have seen so far today have really focused on products, which is awesome. I'm going to shake it up a bit, and we're going to talk about an implementation service. So we're going to discover AAC Coaching Corner by PRC-Saltillo. I'm Beth Waite-Lafever. I'm a training and implementation specialist with PRC-Saltillo. I'm an ASHA certified speech pathologist. I have the SLP-ATP credential. Prior to coming to PRC-Saltillo a few years ago, I spent a number of years, which I don't like to admit the number, but quite a few years in public school as an AAC specialist and in private practice and outpatient rehab. I'm excited to share with you two programs we have at PRC-Saltillo. We have AAC Pro Coaching Clinic and AAC Group Coaching. The Pro Coaching Clinic, we'll talk about that first. And that's been designed specifically for professionals. So anyone who is in a professional capacity that serves individuals with AAC who really wants to learn more about providing more interactive opportunities and improving their communication partner skills. Our Pro Coaching Clinic is a cohort of people. So when you join one of our coaching clinic sessions, you follow along with some e-learning. You're connected with other people in that cohort group over a 6-week period, and you're guided by your AAC coach. Then we have AAC Group Coaching, which has been designed specifically for parents, guardians, and family members. It's another combination of e-learning and online. This is our third fall of actually running our AAC Group Coaching for families and parents. We've been doing this 3 years almost now, and it's wonderful. I love it. So we're so happy to be able to share this information with you all today. What I'd like to do now is play a little video that's about 2 minutes that just kind of gives an overview of these programs. And then I'm going to spend the rest of our time telling you a little bit more about those programs.
At AAC Coaching Corner, we have the support you need to become a better communication partner for your AAC communicator. Let's take a look at the options. Are you a teacher, paraprofessional, speech-language pathologist, or other professional supporting AAC learners? Ready to learn how to help your AAC learners become better communication partners? PRC-Saltillo has the answer. AAC Pro Coaching Clinic has been designed for professionals supporting individuals who use AAC. Explore interactive e-learning courses, download materials, and try out activities with your AAC learners. Then join your colleagues in online meetings to share experiences and work through challenges. Let's see what previous participants had to say.
I feel more confident giving modeling a try.
I enjoyed discussing practical suggestions with others.
There are some great takeaways that I'm excited to share with my team.
Improve your communication partner skills. Take advantage of 5 self-paced e-learning courses. Share with others during live meetings. Learn from your experienced AAC coach. Speech-language pathologists can earn ASHA CEUs, and everyone can earn certificates of attendance. Parents and family members, you'll want to know all about AAC Group Coaching, which has been designed specifically for you. During your 4-week session, you'll have access to e-learning modules you can review at your own time at your own pace. This will help you prepare for our live online meetings where you can meet with other parents and family members of people who use AAC for discussion and brainstorming, all guided by your experienced AAC coach. Visit our website to learn about session topics, enrollment fees, ASHA CEUs, and certificates of participation.
All right, so that's kind of an overview of the program. And let's talk a little bit more about Pro Coaching Clinic. We actually have a session going on right now, which has been fabulous to take part in. So participants who sign up for this are people who are looking to improve those communication partner skills. It could be a speech pathologist, a paraprofessional, an educator, a specials teacher, so those art, music, PE, teachers. It could be occupational therapist, a behavior therapist, an administrator, an AT specialist, really anyone who wants to improve their communication partner skills. So it's a hybrid course because you have access to 5 e-learning modules that you can learn on your own time. You have materials to download. So there are a lot of interactive components and materials that you can download and then try out in your setting. And then you get to come with your colleagues during this live meeting time. We have 3 live meetings over the course of the 6-week coaching session so that you can share your successes, or we can brainstorm challenges. It's really interesting, the group going on right now. We've got people from North America and Canada in the program, and we have a variety of settings. So we've got somebody who works in private practice, somebody in preschool, and then somebody in working with all ages in school. So you might be wondering, okay, so what are the big ideas, or what are the things people are learning in their pro coaching clinic? So we're talking about ways to make communication available always and always. And so we have lots of resources and light tech supports we share. We talk about the importance. We all know that modeling AAC is really important, but we actually go deeper than that and talk about, how do you know what to model? What supports and tools can I use? What can I take back to my team to help my team really learn how to do this more effectively? And those activities to put into practice. So one of the nice things is when we come together as a group, people will say, I downloaded this resource, I tried it out. And sometimes they say it didn't work. And we can talk about, well, why didn't it work? Well, maybe in this situation, that wasn't the best thing to try. Or have you thought about trying this? So we provide a lot of feedback and support. Some of the people who've been in our pro coaching say, I'm the only person in my school who really knows or is excited about AAC. So I'm trying to get everybody else on the same page with me. So having these activities and things to share and learning strategies to coach people can be really helpful. And then that online sharing with peers. I think that's what's nice about this program is it's blended. It's not just e-learning. You get time to actually talk to people, bounce those ideas. So up next, I want to talk about AAC group coaching. This is the one that's been designed for families. So they also have that hybrid model where they have e-learning self-paced courses. They have materials to download, and they engage with parents and family members online. So they have, over a course of 4 weeks, they have 4 weekly meetings that are an hour each. It's been great to see parents meet other parents from across the country. I didn't know anybody else who's had a child who used this particular app or vocabulary or access method. Some of the people are downloading apps and they don't realize there's a whole community of AAC out there to help support them. It's been interesting from my perspective because when we first started this journey, I assumed we would be seeing a lot of early intervention. We've seen an overwhelming number of parents of adult AAC communicators. And they say, we don't have anyone anywhere to go. Our child is aged out of services, and we are needing some guidance and just making sure that we're still providing those communication opportunities and ways to really help our adult child be a good communicator. So again, lots of different folks involved in that. So I'd like to just give you a quick little blurb from a parent who participated in one of our online group coaching sessions. So let's see what she has to say.
My name is Eleanor. My son, Joe, is 7 years old. He is autistic, so he's significantly impacted by autism. He is nonverbal, and he also is moderately hearing impaired in both ears. Joe has been using an AAC device for about 2 years now, but TouchChat we've been using for about a year. And I have to say it has created such a difference in terms of his ability to communicate. I think when I first heard about AAC group coaching, I was kind of wondering, okay, what is this? What can I get out of it? And how am I going to be able to take advantage of this being something that's offered? We'll say, I think immediately I looked at the price for it and I wondered whether or not I felt I can get something out of it at this stage in the game with how we're using our device that's going to be worth the amount of money for the class. I have to say, once we first had our first session, I think 5 minutes into it, and even the lead up to it, working with Coach, I understood right away this is something that was worthwhile.
And so that's Eleanor. Her son participated in one of our online coaching sessions about a year ago now. And so I followed up with her a few months ago, and she was reporting some really nice progress. And one of the things that people involved in these coaching programs, whether you're the professional side or your parent side, it's about changing the way that we interact with our communicators. And that's the big impact when we see some of those, simple behaviors that we can change. The other things that participants say to us is, I have this concentrated time. I look forward to this time when I know we're going to meet and share. And it's very helpful for me in my day to know that I've got these activities I can try out, and then I've got a place I can bounce those ideas off of. So I'm going to show you where you can find out more about AAC group coaching. We intend on providing these quarterly. And so right now we're in our fall session of both the AAC Pro Coaching Clinic and the AAC group coaching for families. So the next round will be in January 2024, and we'll open up registration in November. So this is where you can go to look for that information. This is our PRC-Saltillo.com website, and the little waffle in the upper left-hand corner there will give you the link. You'll see the logo for group or for Coaching Corner. You'll see this page that will give you an update. So when we have courses, the dates will be on there. There'll also be a link at the bottom to AAC Learning Journey, because that is where we host these courses. So you go onto that AAC Learning Journey to actually enroll in those courses. So both sections of those courses, again, are combination of e-learning that you do on your own with videos and little activities and resources to download, and interactive elements so that you're really learning and manipulating the information so that it really does sink in and it really does make it more impactful. And then those online meetings with your peer group to then share and discuss. The coaches are training and implementation specialists with PRC-Saltillo who have lots of years of experience working with AAC, vocabulary implementation, families, and frontline providers. So with that, I'm going to bring it down to the end here. AAC Coaching Corner. Again, feel free to email us, and I can see if we have any questions right now. Oh, one thing I don't think I mentioned, there is an enrollment fee for these courses. The group coaching for the parents is $200. That's for the 8 sessions, which includes the 4 e-learning modules and the 4 live courses. We've had lots of families use their waiver parent training provider funds to reimburse them for that. So they do have to register upfront on our Learning Journey site with a credit card, but we do provide them an invoice and a certificate. And so again, several people have been able to get that reimbursed, which is nice. And then the Pro Coaching, which also has 8 sessions. It's got 5 e-learning, 3 live meetings, all the resources. If you're a speech pathologist, you can get ASHA CEUs. And we also provide certificates of attendance. The fee for that is $300, and we can take a purchase order for that.
Thank you so much, Beth.